Welcome to the Money Watch Show. It is Sunday, September 21st. I am your host, Jill Schlesinger, and on this day, I will be finishing my 3-day bike ride from Massachusetts to New York City, and this will be my easy day. So I hope you all put your hands together for me and pray that everything is going okay if you believe in such things, or just do it anyway. I am also co-host of this program with Mark Talercio. Hello, Mark.
Hello, Jill.
You know, so we're talking, it's earlier in the month when we're recording this, but I spent a lot of my vacation doing some training rides. So I just want you to know that part of my training ride was over the weekends of vacation. I had to do a 4-hour ride, the next day a 5-hour ride, followed by a 3-hour ride. How do you feel about that?
Better you than me.
One of the days, it was so windy. It was hysterical. It's like one day, the first time I did a 5-hour ride, I was like, oh my God, I did 70 miles. That's great. I did not obviously realize that the wind was at my back for a large portion of it. And then the second time I did a 5-hour ride, I did 60 miles because it was like the wind was straight in my face. It was crazy. I'll be happy to have this ride over, and my tushy will be very happy not to sit on a bike seat for a while. So what's going on for you today?
What's going on for me today? No, it's a Sunday in September, so that means I will be trying to watch some NFL action, but highly unlikely these days. Usually during the NFL season now, I really just get Sunday night and Monday night where I can actually sit down and watch a full game.
Do you want to bring our research assistant Theo to the bike, the finish line? No,
probably not.
It would require you to be in Manhattan on a Sunday, which would be terrible for you. Yeah. Hey, gang, this is the program that takes the mystery out of your financial life. And Mark and I are both certified financial planners, and we love listening to whatever is on your mind and trying to help you get wherever you want to go. So if you've got a question, just go to jillonmoney.com. Click the Contact Us button, write us a note, and if you'd like to join us live, you check the box. It's very easy to do. While you're on the website, don't forget to sign up for the free weekly newsletter and check out all of the free content that lives there, because we've got another podcast. It's called Jill on Money. There's a blog. There are resources, all that stuff, all there for you at jillonmoney.com. Today, we are joined by Mary from the Midwest, and we will start by saying, Mary, we are so sorry. We were a half hour late to this because I was blabbing with somebody else prior to this, but I want to give everyone their due. So Mary, take as much time as you want. We'll be with you for the next 3 hours. Is that okay?
Sounds great. I've got a long story.
Okay, great. Tell me what's going on.
Make it quick.
And stop it, Mark.
I am one of the many government workers who has been told that my job will not exist after the fiscal year ends. My position is being eliminated. I currently work for I would say, an international location that a lot of people would want to go to, and a lot of people think I'm crazy for going to. That program is one of the many that's being cut for various reasons. And so my job, along with about, I think 20% of the people I work with, are no longer with the program, or will no longer be with the program as of October 1st.
Okay.
And so I am trying to figure out what to do. I'm getting married in October as well. And so,
oh my God, you're doing like how many things can you do to change your entire life? Just a bit. Okay. So wait a second. So when you're let go, do you have any severance? Do you have any money that's coming as a result of this? Or is this just like you're done on September 30th?
There is no severance involved.
Okay.
They are, I believe, keeping me on so that I get benefits in October. And that is the extent of my severance.
Okay. And you're getting married in October. Will your soon-to-be spouse have health benefits that you can use?
Yes. His company allows me to be added as soon as we get married, or whenever, I think.
Great. All right. That's one thing. That's good. Mm-hmm. Like that's a good thing to have off. How old are you?
I am 41.
Okay. And how old is he?
42.
Okay. What is it that you think you would like to do next?
I am unsure. I know my fiancé is very freaked out. His company did layoffs just over a year ago. And so he's worried that, the next round he could be it. The next round after that, he could be it. And so he's freaked out. I feel like I'm good. We don't have combined finances at this point because we're not married yet. But my finances were basically set 2 years ago.
Okay, tell me a little bit about that. So, what have you saved in not in anticipation, but prior to this terrible news? But what have you saved?
Just over $2 million total.
Holy smokes.
How'd you do that? You're only 41.
Wow. Will you be entitled to any pension money from the government or not?
Not from the government. From a previous position, I worked for 10 years and I've got just a small $1,600 a month that is not inflation adjusted.
I'll take that small amount.
Right.
Exactly. And when would that start, that pension?
At 65. So that's a ways
Okay.
in.
Oh, yes. $2 million saved. Is it saved in retirement accounts, non-retirement accounts, some combination?
So in retirement, I've got 1.3 million traditional and 120,000 in a Roth, in a couple Roths. I've had several jobs.
Okay.
And then outside of retirement, I have just shy of 60,000 in an HSA, and then 500,000 in a brokerage, a high yield savings account with 75,000, and then cash CDs with 35, I bonds with about 35 as well.
All right. 70 grand cash and cash equivalents. Okay.
Are you doing a prenup?
I know. Do we know? Oh, wait. So without sounding crass, I think, Mark, that's a good question. Your money is separate currently. Is your fiance as well set as you are?
He is not quite as well set, but I know I'm kind of a weirdo in that. He owns his home outright, has I think about 700 to 800,000 in his 401k. So he's just over $1 million in personal value.
Are you going to move in with him, or is he going to move in with you?
I do not have a home, so I will be moving in with him.
Great. Okay. So that's great. Do you intend to combine your assets? Listen, you can't combine money that is retirement money. That's always in your name. Do you want to start to manage your money together? How do you think, have you talked about it?
We have a little bit. I think it will be partially together. All of my things, I'll basically stop putting money into my personal brokerage, and we can do, I don't know how that works when you're married, if you have combined brokerages, but it'll be just a different account that we invest in together.
You could just start a brand new joint account, together. I wouldn't just put his name on your brokerage account.
Exactly.
I would start fresh, and you can just have a joint account together. And that way it's very clean. What I brought into the marriage, here's what I brought. Like, you can basically say, as of September 30th, here's what was in my name and here's what was in his name, just in case things don't work out. I'm sure it will. I'm sure I'm being a little paranoid. Okay. So what does this next chapter look like for you? What do you think?
It's interesting because the organization created a new job that the person who laid me off says I'm perfect for. That happened 2 weeks later, so I'm a little bit jaded from that. And then I had been applying for other jobs just because I wanted to kind of see what else was out there. And I'm in interviews for one of those positions that's kind of perfect for my previous experience.
When you worked for the government, how much were you earning?
110.
Well, you think, or we hope, that you'll be making about that amount of money, 100, 110?
If I got a job.
Okay. What about your fiance? What does he earn?
He is earning about 160, and then that is before bonuses, which I think this year they're on target to make. I think he'll get about a total compensation this year of 200.
Okay, that's great. As you said, he owns his home outright, so you'll have very low cost of dwelling. Do you have a sense of how much money you would like to be able to bank on spending on a monthly basis between the two of you, or even just you as a singleton?
I would say just in the last 6 months, about $2,500 a month.
That's it?
I knew
Midwest
it.
is very inexpensive.
Okay, but that is nutty. Okay, so even if you spend $3,000 a month and he spent the same, you guys are great, like spending wise.
Yeah.
Do you pine for doing something completely different and making less money?
Not really. I think I'm decent at figuring out finances, so I've always kind of thought, maybe if I couldn't do anything, I would become a financial advisor. But I haven't really done anything towards that. So I've just been sticking with, I'm in the engineering field. And so I've been sticking mostly with that.
Engineers make excellent planners. to be honest, because you'll get the math down in 2 seconds. But it sounds like you're an engineer who can communicate, which is quite a feat. Sorry to the engineers out there.
That is important in the other position that I'm interviewing for, which is good to hear. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. So what is the nature of what you would like from us? What are you thinking about? Like, what can we help you with?
I'm basically trying to figure out if I'm okay. It's when I sent in the original request, I had no irons in any fire. The jobs that I had applied for hadn't responded yet. Mm-hmm. And so it was basically, do I just take any job? It kind of, hair on fire. I think after that, my fiance looked at how much it would cost to add me to his health insurance, and it was $600 more than I pay a year.
But he's freaked out about his own job. But let's talk about you. Mark, how do you think Mary from the Midwest is doing?
Oh, she's doing great. I mean, no, she doesn't have to go run out and take the first job that comes her way.
Absolutely not.
She's got the ability to kind of pick and choose. I mean, very low expenses. Doesn't have to worry about health care. She's got a ton of money that she can get her hands on right now if she has to. So, I don't think there's any rush here.
I don't either. And I think especially considering that you're getting married, like a lot's happening for you, and so I think it would be worth taking a breath. If you said to me, you have a job offer, and even if you said like, it's not the perfect job, but it's 80 grand and I feel good about it. Like, no problem. You don't spend a lot of money. You've saved a lot of money. And even the two of you together, even just looking at like where you are together, I think that his anxiety is about like the anxiety anybody now feels as an at-will employee. Mm-hmm. Okay. So like, I get that. There is not, I mean, unless you are an AI programmer, you probably don't feel really comfortable in any job at this moment. You really don't, right? Because everyone feels like, hey, I'm at risk. I could be, one reduction in force away from losing my position. For you, I think you're in amazing shape. For him, what I would just say to him is, look, babe, I got a lot of money. You've done a great job. We're going to combine our finances in terms of just managing the household. Maybe the best way to do this is to just say, let's have an account where we figure out like what are our joint expenses. You can use some of your money that you have through your savings. You can even pre-fund an account and just say like, let's put, each of us put 50 grand into an account to pay some bills to keep us on track for the next few months. And that way, when I get settled, then we can maybe turn that into a brokerage account. You just see, try to talk him down a little bit because he's just worried about himself, which I get, but I can tell he is probably risk averse because he paid for his house outright or he paid down any mortgage that was there. So if you're both generally feeling like a little bit of this transition period, I think during transitions, it's good to have some extra cash on hand. You have plenty of cash between the high yield savings and the I bonds and other cash. Like you're fine. I don't know what he has, but that can be a salve for your anxiety and you're completely on track. I mean, you've got I know the pension doesn't feel like a lot, but you've got that pension. You'll be able to keep working. You have $2 million saved already. And if he has 700 or 800 grand, like to have almost $3 million net worth between the two of you, right? We put just to put the numbers together and you're in your early 40s. Mm-hmm. I think you're in good shape. Have you guys done, you'll do some estate planning once you get married?
Yep. I have all mine ready to go, but we'll have to change it once we get married. Yep.
Okay. And for now, my vote is, and I'm sure, and Mark and I both would agree that you don't have to feel like I have to take a job. You should take a job because it doesn't have to be the perfect job because there's no perfect job. But if you feel like a job is a good fit and you want to like make sure you have some continuity, then just say like, if this thing works, you'd be like, yeah, okay, you know what? I'll start November 15th, right? Give yourself a little time, breathe. I think you're in great shape. I'm sorry that you have, this just is a weird situation where it's like, you didn't expect it. Like if I talked to you a year ago, I'm sure that there was no way in hell you thought that this was going to happen to you. Right?
Exactly. Yep.
Okay. So part of this is the surprise factor. Part of this is also that like, essentially for all of us, we need to actually think about, this is like such an instructive time because, I say the same thing about, any industry that is in decline. right? I'm in media, in decline. You're in, a lot of people have said to me like, oh, the accounting profession, it's like, it's in decline because there's so much available through technology. Or, even people who work on Wall Street, like a lot of those entry-level positions are changing very dramatically. Whatever job you're in, even if you think you're secure, you should be thinking like Mary, which is, hey, sock away some money, prepare. One of the reasons that we love people to save early is that this is where you have some opportunities. So I think you've given yourself some time to make a good decision. And I think that you're in very good shape. You really are. You've done a great job. So if you're like Mary from the Midwest and suddenly something changes in your life, marriage, divorce, sorry, that happens too, birth, death, change of job, moving of a home. These are all big, huge transitional moments. Get in touch with us. Go to JillOnMoney.com, click the contact us button, write us a note. And if you'd like to join us on the air, just check the box mark. We'll do everything else. Check out all the content that lives on the website. We are absolutely enthralled with your comments and your ability to send us notes every day. So check it out. Got a lot of stuff that you can actually react to. Remember that you can subscribe to us on the Odyssey app or wherever you get your favorite podcast. Mark Talercio is my co-host, executive producer, web king, and all-around amazing man. We drop our episodes on Saturdays and Sundays. Please leave us a rating and review wherever you listen. And of course, do something nice for someone else today. Change your work, change your wealth, change your life. Thanks so much for listening. We'll talk to you next week.